guys. Something's wrong with Facebook Live. I tried 2 different times to go live and it's not having it. So, um, here we are on YouTube. So, I'll give it about 2 minutes. Let people flow in since it's gonna take an extra second for people to get in. Not real sure what's going on, but I'll have to hard reset everything. And if that doesn't fix it, then it's got to be Facebook. I'm not sure what's going on, but live is not working. But YouTube works just fine. It's actually a little bit better stream, anyways. Facebook will cap you at, I think, I want to say they'll cap you at 720p, but you can do 1080 HD on YouTube. All right, give it another minute. Let people flood in. If you don't follow the YouTube channel, go ahead and follow it. You can watch all of our breaks here. Every single break streams to YouTube. I'd like to grow the YouTube channel a little bit. It's got a decent amount of subscribers for, all I do is post the videos. I don't make any other content with it, but there's like, I think, close to 300 subscribers to this channel, which is pretty good. A lot of them are probably, I used to do those eBay breaks, but of course eBay won't let me do those anymore. But I got a lot of followers on YouTube from that. Alright, first box is select, guys. We've got a ton of teams opening up for the last 3 boxes. I think maybe 9 teams are claimed for the full 4 boxes, so lots of teams opening up. Lots of big cards to hit out of these boxes. This is a massive checklist. Probably, I think it's the biggest checklist of the year. It used to be small, hence the name Select, but now it's not so select. It says 400 card set on here, but I thought it was 500. I guess it's 400. But still, massive checklist. So lots of different stuff to hit. Some stuff you've probably never even seen before will get pulled out. Color wheels are big. Starcade. What else? Watercolors is something new. And there's a new short print insert, case hits. What is it called? It's not on the box. I've been seeing it. I can't remember the name of it. Trying to see if I can find it on here. Alter Ego, maybe? I think it is Alter Ego. And that comes in a base version and a gold out of 10 and then a black 1 of 1. So, then also looking for XRCs. XRCs fall 3 per case. So we got a good shot at least 1. Hopefully more than that, but we got a good shot. Alright, good luck, guys. Kyle Pitts, CeeDee Lamb, Curtis Samuel Silver, and a tie-dye in the first pack. It's going to go to the Chiefs. Carson Steele, nice hit. Should be out of 25. 23 out of 25 premier level. I don't know what it is about Select, but we always pull a ton of tie-dyes, which is good. I remember last year, it just seems like every year we pull a ton of tie-dyes, which is a good variation to pull. Carson Steele out of 25 for the Chiefs. That's going to go to Kenny. And a Joe Burrow base for the Bengals. And the XRC checklist looks bigger than past years, to be honest. I think there's a couple more players on there. They expanded it a little bit. And I think we got pretty much everybody except the #1 pick. I think everybody else is going to be signing next year. So that's good. Joe Alt, CeeDee Lamb, snapshots for the Cowboys. And boom, look at that. First box, XRC Mystery Autograph Prism Redemption, XRC Auto 4. Let's go to the checklist because I'm pretty sure it's on there. Good start, guys. Auto 4. Trying to think of who it might be. I think it's a quarterback. Give me 1 second and I'll pull it up. Pretty sure it's a quarterback for maybe the Saints. I am 99% sure this is Tyler Shaw for the Saints, quarterback. This will be an autograph numbered out of 99. XRC Auto 4. This checklist is weird. It's like they originally didn't have the team names in and then added them, which is super weird. Card 524. I'll double check on this, but I'm 99% sure this is Tyler Shaw. Tyler Shaw. I don't know how to say his last name. The autographs are gonna be XRC 1's Travis Hunter, 2 is Ashton Genty, 3 is that I can't even say his name. Nick Millen for the Panthers, the wide receiver. 4 is Tyler Shaw for the Saints, and 5 is Shedeur Sanders. All right. So nice hit, Saints, to get us started. That's a good way to start. See, now this is what's confusing me. NFL Draft Mystery Autograph Redemption. So if you pull up the checklist, it has this as a mystery, but then they also added in XRC Auto 4 with the people's names on them. So that's I'll definitely confirm this, but it should be Saints. I can't spell tonight. Screwing this all up. Who had Saints? Jason. I said Jason. Off the mini. There you go. Good start. Cole Kmet base and a Puka base for the Rams. All right. Very good. All right, Bo Nix, Justin Jefferson, Ladd McConkey, and our first auto is going to go to the Rams, Blake Corum. Blue out of 149 for the Rams. That is Joshua. Yep, lots of teams opening up, guys. So let's get this filled up. These are always fun to rip. Good cards come out of these boxes. And if we fill these last 3 boxes up nice and easy, then I'll order us some more. I started out small just in case, but I can order as much as we want. And I'm hoping on the price dropping a little bit too, which I think it will, which is why I waited. Jared Verse for the Rams. We've got a Neon Icons, Jaden Daniels for the Commanders, and a Dorian Thompson-Robinson for the Browns. Out of $3.99, that goes to Joe. Andre Ware, and Gus Edwards. So pulled our autos quick. Andy Dalton. Multiverse Champ Bailey, Redskins, and Broncos. That is Albert and Kyle. That'll be a coin flip. That one's at a 75 white prism. Not a coin flip, but randomizer. I can do a coin flip if y'all want me to right now, but might be easier. Champ Bailey at a 75. Baker Mayfield silver. And a Taylor Rapp purple for the Bills. Like I said, big checklist at a 75. We're going to see some guys we haven't seen in a while. Ryan Kelly for the Colts. That's a waste of a field level. I think there's 2 field levels per box, and that's not a field level you want to pull. Joshua Carty for the Rams. Josh Allen. Cam Little silver for the Jaguars. Myles Garrett snapshots for the Broncos. Jabril Peppers for the Patriots. Jerry Sneed, Ayuk for the 49ers, Aaron for the Jets, out of 99, sweet level. Jalen Ramsey, and Malik Neighbors for the Giants. And then we got, I know a lot of y'all have been waiting a minute on that Optic Premium. We got 5 spots left in that, so if we can fill it, we can rip that tonight. 4 of the big 5 quarterbacks are still live. One of them got pulled today, was Bo Nix, so that's unfortunate. But four of the big quarterbacks are still kicking. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Thibodeau for the Giants. Jamal Charles. That's an interesting insert. Daniel Carlson, maroon for the Raiders. .48 out of 149, Will Ricard for the Vikings. I wish Brock Bowers had autographs in here. That'd be nice. Jamal Charles, premier level. All right, Rome Odunze for the Bears. T. Higgins. Antonio Gibson, silver. Josh Allen, phenomenon. And Khalil Mack, Chicago. Alright, I was like, wait a second, that didn't seem like 12 packs. They were hidden in the bottom. Ray Davis, DeMarcus Ware, Jalen Carter, and nice hit for the Bills, Keon Coleman. On the field level too, very nice. That is 75. That's pretty nasty for the Bills there. Team color match, field level, only 2 field levels per box. I believe that's the field. Yep. Nice hit, Bills. I believe that is Nathan. Nice hit, Nathan. J.C. Horn. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jalen Ramsey, Rome Odunze, Caleb Williams base. It's been a minute since we pulled some numbered Caleb Williams. I think for the year so far, Penix is probably the one we've pulled the most. Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, Micah Parsons, Mason Crosby, and Joshua Dobbs. There's so many inserts and variations, it's hard to keep up. Alright, first box. Started out strong. Alright, we had the Jaden Daniels, Neon Icons, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, autograph at a $3.99 for the Brownies, Bo Nix, Ladd McConkey Silver, Blake Corum auto out of $149 for the Rams, the mystery auto for the Saints, Carson Steele tie-dye out of 25 for the Chiefs, Rome Odunze, Caleb Williams, field level blue checkerboard Keon Coleman for the Bills out of 75, nice hit Bills. Rome Odunze, Brock Bowers, Daniel Carlson, maroon at a $149 for the Raiders. Malik Neighbors, Aaron Rodgers out of 99, Jets, Cam Little, Taylor Rapp, purple at a 75, and then the multiverse Champ Bailey at a 75, white prism. Broncos, Washington. So I'll do a random on that one. Between Albert and Kyle. Good start with the XRC there. That's what we wanted first box. So we got good odds to get another one. I think that's the base version. Yeah. So there's a tie-dye version at a 25, and then a gold, and then a black 1 of 1 as well. But nice hit for the Saints there. These usually get redeemed pretty quick. I imagine they signed these at the NFLPA premiere. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So they'll probably get shipped very quickly. Alright, I'll get box 2 up. Run that random. And then work on Optic Premium. 5 spots left in Optic Premium. And then after that one fills, I'll have another box. I'm probably going to do divisions with it. And I worked it out with the way the quarterbacks fall and everything. I think it'll be a really good value for 8 people to hop in. 4 of the teams will definitely make their money back and then some. Possibly 5. 5 of the spots, not teams, sorry. 4 of the spots definitely will. Possibly 5. And then depending on how the 1 of 1 falls could, make it fall in a huge way. So I think it'll be a pretty good value with divisions. Probably how we should have done it from the start, but we'll see how it goes. All right, I'll see y'all for number 2 on Select. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good Thursday night.